guys, welcome back. My name is Leslie. Today's video we are going to be unboxing the base box of BoxyCharm for January 2021. And for those of you guys who don't know, BoxyCharm is a monthly subscription. I do have mine where I pay a full year of it. So this one is $25 plus tax, and you get about 5 items, I believe, every time. And it's supposed to be worth at least $120. Usually it's either more than that or like right in that area. But yeah, I'm excited. This one is heavy this month. So I'm excited to go ahead and see what's in here. And we're going to use the items that we can use. I know from the spoilers it looked like there was some skincare stuff, so I'm not going to be using that in the video. I'm going to focus mostly on the makeup items in this box. First, we're going to go through everything and the pricing and what it is, and then we'll do a quick try on of the products that I can use. Let's go ahead and get started. So this is what the box looks like. It is pretty heavy this month. I kind of already opened it. We'll see what's in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just open it, and there is a little card. Every month they have a theme. So this month's theme looks like it's fresh start. I did get a weird variation number. Usually the variation number is here at the bottom. This one is weird. I haven't gotten this one before, but it's a long number. I will put it in the description box so you guys know what variation it is. But let's go ahead and get started on the box here, and I'm just gonna go by the order of the card. So the first item listed on the card is a Violet Voss, and it is a eyeshadow palette. This is the All of You Forever eyeshadow palette. It says palette was designed with universally flattering olives and hues that complement one another flawlessly. It's packed with most luxe formulas, from creamy mattes, mesmerizing metallics, and impactful foils. Achieve endless eyeshadow looks, from a modern soft sultry to a seductive olive smoky eye that will have them green with envy. The MSRP on this is $34. This is what it looks like in the packaging, and I'm gonna go ahead and get it open here. Oh, it is really pretty. It is a little bit heavy actually. I have tried Violet Voss eyeshadows before. I have one. I did receive an essentials one from BoxyCharm, but I gave that one to my mom. I do have the little mini berry palette. I really like that one. Let me show you the shades on this. It's so pretty. I'm super excited to use this. I do love the green and these shades right here. They're so pretty. Super excited to use this, and this green right here too looks really nice. I'm excited to use it. I really do like this. It's more of a warm eyeshadow palette, which is nice. This is one of the ones that I am going to be trying out though, the eyeshadow palette, here at the end of the video for the try on part of the video. The next thing I see on my card here is the Farmacy Deep Sweep 2% BHA Pore Cleansing Toner, and it says an alcohol-free 2% BHA toner that gently exfoliates, deep cleans pores, and controls oil without overstripping skin. Ideal for combination oily or acne prone skin. So right now my skin's kind of going through some changes. I've been using these products that have really been hydrating my skin, so I'm starting to get more oily than I usually am. I'm more of a dry skin girl, but this is the product here. This is what it looks like in the packaging. This is what made the box feel so heavy. I have tried Farmacy products before. I actually just went through the makeup remover balm, and that was one of my favorite ones. I really did like it. But yeah, this is what this one looks like. The MSRP on this is $28, so that's not bad actually for a toner. I'm glad that I did get a toner because I'm about to be done with my Peach and Lily one, so I'll be excited to be trying this one out. It does look pretty. It is a glass bottle. Vanessa, I know that you love your glass bottles, so I'm super excited to try this one out. This one, like I said, it's a skincare item, so I'm gonna leave it for something different, but I will be trying it out, but we won't try it out today, so I won't probably have any thoughts on this, not quite yet at least, until after I use it. Next item in the box is the Pure 4-in-1 Tinted Moisturizer, a multi-purpose all-in-one broad spectrum sunscreen, moisturizer, primer, and foundation with SPF 20 that's part of an effortless beauty routine for an ultra natural glowing complexion. MSRP is $35. So this is what it looks like, and I'm usually not a tinted moisturizer or CC cream kind of girl. I do like my full coverage, but ever since I got the QMS tinted cream, I think it's what it's called, I love that one so much that I actually been wanting to try more. But I love that one so much. I have been using it actually on my like no makeup days. I will use that as like a base just to even out my skin tone, and I really do love how it looks. So I'm hoping that this will look good and that the shade does match a little bit. I also do like to mix it in with foundations. I found that the QMS one is really hydrating. I like to pair it with other foundations that are not so hydrating. But yeah, we will find out and see how this one works. And that's what it looks like. Okay, next item in the box is the Seraphine Botanicals Apple and Baume Glow Lip Mask. And this one says, boost hydration and glow with this protective lip mask formulated with shea butter, apricot plus jojoba, and rose hip oils that work synergistically to keep lips chapped free, soothe and plump all at once. It's made with green apple and pineapple extract to help rid lips of unsightly dead skin cells and fine lines. And that is what this one looks like. I really like the packaging. It's so pretty. I don't think I've ever tried anything from Seraphine Botanicals. I've heard people talk about it. I just never used it myself. It looks so pretty. I love this packaging, like this metallic, I don't know, it's kind of like that. If you guys tried Summer Fridays, that's kind of what like the material of this is. But it looks really nice. I'm super excited to try it out. I love the little pinky color on it. It's so pretty. But yeah, this is gonna be another one that I'm gonna go ahead and try out in a skincare video, so we'll leave that for that part. And that is MSRP of $25. And the last thing in the box is the Trust Fund Beauty Lipgasm Lip Gloss, a sheer hot peach that will tell the world you mean business and that your business is none of theirs. HR is already sweating. MSRP on this is $18. That's what the packaging looks like. It is pretty. I want to say that I have tried Trust and Beauty before. I think it was from either BoxyCharm or from FabFitFun. One of the two. Anyways, that's what this one looks like. The color is really pretty. I'm excited to try it out. Yeah. Doesn't smell like anything, so nothing there. So we're gonna go ahead and try out this lip gloss, the Tinted Moisturizer, and the Eyeshadow Palette for a look. And then the other two, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and leave those for another video. So let's go ahead and add up all the products so we know what the value of this box is. Like I said, I paid $25 for it plus tax, and the value of it is $140 once you add all the products up, which is an amazing deal. I love BoxyCharm because they always have great products, stuff that I haven't used before, like Pure. I haven't tried a lot of their stuff, so that's pretty awesome. Also Farmacy, I have tried some of their products, but like a toner and stuff like that, I haven't tried that. So just different things. Super excited about this box. I do, so far from what I've seen, I haven't actually tried everything, but from what I've seen, it does look nice. So let's go ahead and get started here with the try on part. As you guys can see, I've already done my brows, so I'm not gonna do anything with that, and I'm not gonna be showing like the full face and all of that either, just because I don't want to make this video super long. So we're gonna move on. So let's go ahead and get started here. I already did add some primer and I did my brows already, as you guys could see. And so we're gonna get started with the Pure 4-in-1 Tinted Moisturizer. Now this one is a primer as well, but I wanted to lay something down before I went in with this moisturizer primer 4-in-1 thing. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab some and put it here at the back of my hand. And if we need more, we'll get more. But like I said, this is more of a tinted moisturizer, so it's not supposed to be full coverage or anything like that. But I am excited to try it. Ooh, okay. So far I can tell that it's evening out my skin tone. Obviously you guys can see that on the camera as well. And you can definitely still see through it, so you can see like the blemishes and stuff like that, or anything, you know, scarring or stuff like that. You can definitely see through that. I am gonna grab a little bit more because it's not covering the other side of my face. But you can see the difference between this side and this side. This side only has like a tiny bit that I still had left on my hand, but you guys can see that. It's a tinted moisturizer, like I said, it's not gonna cover everything fully because it's not like a full coverage foundation. But I do like it. I like that it looks very moisturizing on the face. I do like that look. And if you're wearing something like this and you want just a little bit more coverage, what I do is I use a little bit of concealer on the parts that I want to hide better, or that I just want to cover up more than other spots. By the way, the green or blue here on my eyes is from the makeup that I was wearing earlier today. That's why it looks weird on my eyelids. Like, I can definitely feel like that it feels hydrating on the face. I like that. Okay. So far I do like it. I like how it looks. It looks like actual skin. It doesn't look like you just put a whole bunch of foundation on. I do really like how it looks. Very hydrating. I am gonna go off camera and then just finish up the rest of the face and then come back and then we'll try the other two products that we have. Alright guys, so I am back with my face done. I will put everything in the description box so you guys know what I used if you guys are interested in knowing that. Let's go ahead and keep going here. We're going to move on to the eyeshadow palette. This is what a unicorn looks like. I wish these were easier to open. Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna break my nails trying to open them up. There is still a little bit of pigmentation from the shadow that I had on before, so I'm just gonna use a primer here to cover that up a little bit. Hopefully it helps. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. You guys have seen me use this over and over again. It's actually one of my favorite primers. So I'm just gonna dab it in my eyelid with my fingers. And oh, maybe I need a brush. I think I grabbed a little too much. Let me just grab a brush here. Brush. Yep, there we go. That's better. It's definitely covering up the pigmentation from earlier. I might have put a little too much blue on my lid today. There we go. I'm gonna grab some and put some on this side. Make sure we get rid of that pigmentation there. Okay, with that same brush, I'm gonna grab a shade in here to just set that in place. I'm gonna use the shade called Wink, which is the shade right here, and I'm just gonna use that to set that primer in place and also use it as a transition color so that everything is nice and set. There we go. So far everything is nice. Of course I just used one of the shades, but so far it is good. It has good pigmentation. And then I'm gonna start with the shade Infatuated, which is this shade right here, and I'm just gonna put that all over the crease. I'm using the same brush and I'm gonna put that actually above the crease a little bit. And wow, that has a lot of pigment actually. I wasn't expecting it to go on like that, but I do like it. And now I'm just blending it out. It is a very pretty shade. It's really light, which is nice. I kind of just want a wash of it anyway. I am gonna grab the shade called Endless Desire, which is the one right next to it, and then I'm gonna start blending that one on the outer corner and then on my crease. And I'm kind of stopping like here, and going to in the inner corner there. There we go. And then to darken out the outer corner a little bit more, I just want a little bit darker here. So we are going to take the color Charmed, which is this nice brown color right there. And then I'm gonna do like a V shape kind of thing, going in, making it just a little bit darker there. It's such a pretty color. I do like it a lot. These are all blending nicely together. They're not looking muddy or anything like that, which is nice. I do like that. I'm gonna go back in with the previous shade that we used. I'm gonna go in with Endless Desire and just blend that out a little bit more. There we go. Same thing on this side. Okay, there we go. And now I think I want to go into the shade Olive Me, which is this shade right here in the corner. And I'm just gonna grab a flat brush for that. And I'm gonna go in without wetting it first to see how good it is. And if I don't need to wet it, that'll be awesome. But if I do, I will try it that way too. So let me just grab some here. And I'm gonna put that right there in the center. Okay, I might have to wet it. I mean, it's pretty, but it's not as pigmented by itself. So let me spray it and see if the pigment comes out a little bit better. Let's see if that makes it oomph a little bit more. Not really. That shade is alright. It looks pretty, but it doesn't pop as much as I would want it to. But it is a pretty color. I might add something on top of it, but for now I'm gonna go ahead and leave it like that. Okay, that's what the look is looking like right now. It does look pretty, it just doesn't pop as much as I would want it to. I'm gonna go and put in a different shade here in the inner corner. I'm gonna use the shade Juicy, which is this one right here, in the inner part of my eyelid here. Let's see how pigmented this one is. Oh, this one's pretty. Like an orangey color. It is very pretty, actually. Oh, I like that. It looks pretty. That one I'm excited for. That does look really pretty. Ooh. I like how that one looks. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a little bit of the shade Lovebird and place a little bit over top of the center of where I put that olive me color and see if it makes it pop up a little bit better. Yep, I like that a lot better. These ones I didn't have to wet to make them pop up a little bit more. That green shade is pretty, but it doesn't pop as much as the other shade. And there you have it. It looks pretty. Now, of course, the inner corner, we're gonna pop some nice shimmer in there. I'm gonna use the shade Major Spotlight, which is this one right here. Okay. There we go for the inner corner. Oh, that looks really pretty. I'm gonna pop some of that on the brow bone here, just so it looks a little lifted up there. Pretty. Didn't put too much, just a little bit. I usually don't put anything up there. There we go. Now we're gonna work on the lower lash line. I'm gonna use the shade Charmed again, which is this dark brown, to go on the lower lash line. Same here. And I didn't put it all the way through, just kind of like right there, stopping. I didn't really go all the way in, kind of just to shape the eye a little bit. And then because I really want to try this shade, I'm gonna go in with that one on my lower lash line as well. It's the Olive Glow, which is this one down here. It looks so pretty. Oh yeah, I do like this one. It's so pretty. Okay. Oh, I think those are the only colors I'm gonna play with. I'm gonna go off camera, finish the rest of the eyes, and I will be right back. Alright guys, so I'm back, finished the eyes, and did add some lipstick and lip liner. And now we're gonna try our last item here, which is this Trust and Fun Beauty lip gloss in the shade Unprofessional. And I hope that it's not too bright and that it works with this lip. Oh, okay. It's not too bright, actually. It looks pretty. Okay. It has like a hint of orange. It's not as bright as I thought it was going to be. It just looks really pretty. Okay, it works. It works with the look. Alright guys, so this is the final look with the items that we got from BoxyCharm done. Let's go ahead and go through everything and just kind of talk about what my thoughts are for each item. Obviously, I'm not going to go through the 2 skincare items because I didn't try them out, so I don't know how they actually work. But we will go through the palette here. This one, I did really like it. The look came out really pretty. That green that I used, this one is more of a toned down green. I mean, it didn't perform bad. It's just that pop of green that I thought it was going to be. It wasn't as bright as I thought, but it still looked pretty. It looks nice. It hasn't like moved from there or anything like that. It's working well with the look. I used 10 shades out of the 12, so definitely worth it. You can create a lot of looks with this. Something more simple if you're not into this kind of look. You can do something more dramatic as well. There is a black in here, so you can always go a little bit more dramatic with your look if you're wanting to do that. I did like the look and it came out really pretty. The shades work really nicely together. They blended really nicely together. They didn't get muddy at all, like on my crease or anything like that. I really do like this palette. I've tried Voss shadows before, so I wasn't like surprised that they worked so well because they have worked well before. But yes, I do like this eyeshadow palette, and I would recommend it if you guys are in the market for something more of an olive shade tone palette. They are really pretty. Let's go ahead and move on to the next item, which is the Tinted Moisturizer. This is really pretty. It actually looks really nice. I didn't like use foundation or anything. I just have the moisturizer on, which evened out my skin tone. I use concealer under my eyes only, and then here on this spot here where I have a blemish that's like a pimple that's coming out right now is the only place where I use my concealer. So everywhere else is just the moisturizer and my skin. You can still see it coming through in some spots. It doesn't look bad. I really do like how it looks. It looks very moisturizing and hydrating, which I love. I did not set this one down, so I'm not sure how it would work if I were to set it down, but it looks really pretty and hydrating. I do like it. I would be able to use it like on an everyday basis if I didn't want to wear too much makeup. And just this, it really did work out. The color is actually really nice. Once, you know, put bronzer, it was a little bit light, but once I put bronzer and stuff on, you can't really tell. It kind of just looks like my skin tone. So I really did like this. I don't know, of course, how it's gonna wear throughout the day because I haven't tried it all day, but I did like it so far. So I'm just gonna keep trying this one. I do like it. Let's move on to the last item, which is the lip gloss. This one right here from Trust Fund Beauty. It is really pretty. It's not as pigmented as I thought it was gonna be, which is okay because sometimes these colors look really bright on the little container that it comes in, and then when you put it on, it's not as bright, which I'm okay with because this look, I didn't want it to be too crazy. And even when you swatch it, I don't think you can see like the little shade of it. It's right here. You can see a little bit of the shade of it, but it's nothing too crazy, which I think would work with a lot of different looks, not just something that has orange in it or something that would go with orange. I think it's a really pretty color, so I did like this. Overall thoughts on everything that I've tried, I really do like them. I will keep using them. Yeah, and that's it for this BoxyCharm unboxing for today. I really did enjoy the product, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video as well. If you are new and made it this far, I would love it if you would consider subscribing. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you're notified of when I upload. And any comment, leave it down in the comment section, and I will see you guys in my next one. Toodles!